Hello everybody, welcome to our channel. The name of our channel is TMK Tutorials TV, and our main aim is to help you in mathematics, chemistry, English, computer, and those who are interested in further studies like econometric and economics. We are ready to offer you our service, and in return what you have to do for us is only one thing: just subscribe, view, share, and hit that notification button there. So today we are going to talk about geometry, and in geometry we are talking about only basics, and under this we are going to talk about coordinates, and then before we go to coordinates we have to get equation of a straight line, and then we have to get equation of a straight line. Then what are these equation of a straight line? Then to get this equation of a straight line, we have to get the coordinates. And these coordinates are what? The coordinates are of a point. These are values of x and y, enclosed by a bracket. They are enclosed by a bracket. Then these things that are enclosed by a bracket are used to describe the position of point in a line on a plane. For instance, this is our plane. Let's say we have our x-axis here and then our y-axis. Y-axis always horizontal, vertical, and x-axis is always horizontal. Put in mind, x-axis is horizontal and y-axis is vertical. Vertical meaning going down. And then let's mark our line. This one, your hand, this is the right hand side. The right hand side should be positive 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. This one is also positive 2, 3, and 4. Then this side is always negative. Negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4. Then down here is negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, and negative 4. This one is our plane. And then for example, let's put a point here, point B. This is our point B. Then the coordinate of this point B will be, we start with x, so it will be negative 2, and then this one is y, this one is positive y, and then we go followed by y. So point B coordinate will be negative 2, 3. This one is what you call coordinates. And then coordinate is always marked by these 2 points, x, y. And we always start with x and then we go to y. X, y. Maybe let's say this is C. And then our x is 3, y is 1. So point C is 3, 1. And then from here we are going to get the gradient. And then let's see, what is gradient? Gradient, also known as slope, is defined as the measure. This one is the measure of steepness. How steep of a line? Steepness of a line. No, that one is the same as how steep is this line. So gradient is the same as steepness of a line, what we also call slope. So to get this gradient, what are you going to do? Gradient, or what we call slope, is equals to change in y over change in x. Change in y over change in x. Sorry. Change in y over change in x. So, and it's the same. So, you're not leaving anything behind. So, change in y over change in x. We are not leaving anything behind. We are going to get everything the way they are for us to pass. So, sorry, let's consider two points. Consider 2 points. 2 points, that is, let's say point A has coordinate x1, y1, and point B has coordinate x2, y2. Guys, remember we said when we are marking our points, we start with x-axis, we read from x-axis to y-axis. So gradient of these 2 points is given by gradient here, what you also call slope of a line, is given by y. You said change in y over change in x, so it's y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Or maybe the change is going in the opposite direction. Maybe the change is going in the direction of negative speed. So it will be a y1 minus y2 over x1 minus x2. This is when the change is going in the opposite direction. This is when the change is going in the right direction. Maybe the right direction is what you're thinking always, right? That is the right hand side. But we will be right even if we are going the left side. So we're going to deal with some examples here. Example 1 will be example 1. We are told find the gradients of the following points. So A, we have 5, 1, we have 0.51 and 2 minus 2. Then we have B here. Sorry, I need to adjust this camera. So our point will be 4 minus 2 and -1, 0. Should be enclosed in a bracket we said here earlier. Then we have C. The points here are -2, -3, and -4, -7. So what are the solution to this? Our solution is always have in mind, you said gradient equals change in y over change in x. So this change in y, you say, is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, or vice versa when we are going in the opposite direction. So here we have our y2 is -2 minus y2 is -2, and then minus our y1, which is -1, and our x2 I mean, our x2 is 2 minus 5. So here we're going to get minus minus 3 over minus 3, which is the same as 1. So the gradient of this is equals to 1. Minus minus will cancel, and 3 over 3 is the same as 1. Solution to B. Always start with gradient so that you internalize this. That when even when you're in matatu, you're singing the same. Or outside, when you're looking after cattle, you'll be singing gradient equals y. Changing y over changing x, that is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So it'll be 0 minus minus 2 over minus 4 minus 1 minus 4, which is the same as negative 2 over negative 5, which is same as minus 2 over 5. Alright, I think this third one we can, to check your understanding. The second one you can tackle it on your own. So we go to example 2. Example 2, we have, our question here is the line joining point 2 minus 3 and K5 as a gradient. As a gradient of what? That's a gradient of minus 2. We are told find K, this K here. And we know gradient, a given gradient is negative 2. And this negative 2 is equals to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So minus 2 is equals to our y2 is 5 minus our y1 is minus 3 over our x1, 2 is k minus 2. So this is the same as let me flip. So we have minus 2 is equals to 5 is equals to 5 minus minus 3 over 2 minus k. This one will give us 8. This one minus minus become positive over 2 minus k. So minus 2 is equals to 8 all over 2 minus k. So cross multiply. If you cross multiply this, you'll get 8 is equals to, you cross multiply if it is fractional. Anyway, for us to get k, we must cross multiply this. So 8 will be 2 times 2, it will be 4. And then this one is minus plus 2k. Plus 2k. So plus 2k. This are negative. This one is negative, yeah. And it's negative. So if this one goes this side, it will be 8 2k minus 4. 2k will be equals to 8 plus 4. 2k will be equal to 12, right? Over 2 over 2. K will be equal to 6. as simple as that. Then we have another example here, the second example. Under example 2 we have b, and then here we are told find the value of m if the line joining the points, -5, -3 and 6m as slope of a half. Then solution. Always have in mind gradient equals change in y over change in x. This is the same as y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So our gradient here is a half. Then our x1, our y2 is m minus our y1 minus 3 over our yx2 is 6 minus 5. So a half equals to m plus 3 over 11. So if you cross multiply, it will be 2m plus 6 is equals to 11, right? Don't tell me wrong. 2m so is equals to 11 minus 6. So our 2m here will be equals to 5. So our m will be 5 over 2. You can leave it like that, no problem. I think we have understood up to there. Then our next, before we go to our next topic, let's do this, guys. Just in your free time, when you feel lonely, do this question. Line passes through 0.39 and 42. So what our question is, what is the value of this one? I think is a, no, not this one, is a, sorry. Value of a if the slope of the line is 4. This one at your own free time, you can just check, just engage your mind and make it busy and check whether we have understood what you have learned today. So we're going to stop here for today. Our next topic will be finding the equation of a straight line. So finding the equation of a straight line will be part 2 in our channel. To get part 2, please subscribe, share, and hit the notification button to get it when we are always on forefront to put some question here. We are posting questions in comment section. If you don't understand anything, you can talk to me in the comment section, and then please, we are going to give you all this education for only subscription and view. You can refer a friend, you can refer a family, you can refer anybody who has got a problem in mathematics. And if you have problem in mathematics, worry no more, because I got your back. I know how much is in high school, so don't worry, I got your back. So just subscribe. And if you have any question, please, in the comment section is free. You can ask, you can add something. And this is charity work we are doing for the community. Please support. Your support is needed a lot. Thank you.